on this computer.
Yeah.
So what Russ said, he said is people will flirt with you. And I think what you meant is people will sort of show interest in your group and not come. And the other thing I notice is worse than that is you have people who don't actually like me. They're in my group. They don't wish to interact with me. And then what happens is as Marvina came, Majestic Marvina, then they suddenly had built up respect for me. And I think looking back on it, without naming the union, we had a president of a union, i.e. the one you belong to, Jim. Oh yeah, the one I'm sort of signed up to as well. And I got rid of the president by being sort of, aggressive. And I think, like you say, always, so-and-so is good, so-and-so is good. Actually, everybody's good. And you kind of want to keep them. But I think on that note, I didn't need to get rid of them. But sometimes I think I'm now going to be how I am, be vocal, like white men this, white men that, whatever, if I feel that's what I need to do, because I'm not here to skirt around the issues, because if that was the case, then I would be in a committee and I would be fitting in, and there's limitation to if you fit in. And that's what I'm demonstrating by not fitting in, by having nothing to lose, having no union position, gives me an amazing great deal of freedom. Oh my God. I don't think Brother Akic will forget his talk. I think he'll be here in good time.
No, exactly. And so, the whole thing is very much, it's very childish in some ways, these unions. They're like being at school. It's like being, are you part of this clique? Are you part of this, group? Are you doing this? And, that is exactly what's happening. It's the same way people flirt with you, as you say, because they say, oh, shall I come and see you? Ah, yes, I'll come and see you, because it's expedient for them. But I think what we've got to do is just carry on.
Flirt with you in the sense they'll join your group, but they're not really serious about being in your group. And the worst thing I saw on that day when I turned up and I said, Jim, politics is for rich people, is I realized these academics, they got plenty of time, i.e. people like yourself, they got plenty of time on their hands. And when they're saying the casualization, this and that, I'm sorry, you got a degree from Oxford. You're choosing to be casualized. Like you said, activism is a lifestyle. And I think if people listen to this bit of the video, they're going to run off, but let them be. Because you have to I think it's a time when I'm willing to lose people.
It's like, being an intern. It's only available, being an intern, working for no pay or working for low pay is only available to people who are relatively well off, because they can do it and they know that they're not going to suffer. And they know that the rewards for doing it, you do that for 2 or 3 years, you get a position which is then giving you privilege and power. So the whole thing is set up so that if you can afford to do a couple of years for nothing, then you get a big, a position that gives you all of these rewards. It's absolutely true. Absolutely true.
You learn how to write the grants. Once you know how to write the grants, then you're going to get your own grant and you're going to get a perm contract. But you got your parents, you got, you're not going to be homeless. You're not a migrant. That's it. And also, if you want to support the activism lifestyle and go to activism, this and that, be on WhatsApp, be on Twitter, you need a job that's not going to expect you to work 35 hours, which is...
So,
and that's what Russ said. This is what Russ said. He said, in my time, I was around, middle class people. They had the time. Had the time means money. And that's what we'll call him Andy. That's what Andy was the first person who told me about IWGB. He said, these privileged white people. Also, they got the skills as well. That's the thing. They can write.
But in a sense, at the moment, everything is about money. Everything, if you've got money, you've got power. And I think the whole point of what we're doing is to say, actually, we want to say, if you've got community, you've got power. If you've got friends, if you've got activists, you've got power. Let's smash that monetary idea that money is better than something else, because it's not.
And that's what I'm proving. I've got power because I'm going around getting people. I mean, I'm guessing you were impressed with what I managed to do on Saturday.
I am.
And the night before I said, wish me luck, I'm going to work my magic. I turned up in my big scarf as usual. I was like I didn't even stand up on that day, and I just got people, and people came, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I must admit, you are showing the way. You are leading in this because I'm finding it difficult to work out how I can do that. Well, I mean, I've got other things going. This week I'm teaching, so I'm really, I haven't got a
It's
chance
a
to think about
Christian university in Moshi, isn't it? That's what it's called.
Well, it's called that, but not everyone's a Christian. There's a lot of other faiths here. There's a lot of
You
Muslims
know
here.
how I
Because,
know? Because I was going to send you the chocolates, isn't it? So I had to look up where is your workplace address. But you're based in Mwanza, which is also middle of nowhere, right?
well, it's not middle of nowhere. It
All
depends
right.
if you live here. It's the same.
I have no
It's
idea. I'm just gathering the information from
a
Google.
city of 2 million people.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Need
That's
to
okay.
do more Google search.
But actually, I'm working at Kilimanjaro Christian Medical University College at the moment. So it's a Christian. But when I'm back in Mwanza, I'm going to try and set up a course with the Catholic University of Health and Allied Sciences because everybody, just like you, everyone puts their faith, their religion on their sleeve. They want to show that they are religious, and I'm not religious, so I can work with everybody. But in some ways, that's what you do, and that's exactly the same feeling about that. You put your religion on the sleeve. Other people.
We have to stop the breakout room, otherwise close all rooms. I'm going to close it now.
Yeah,
because
okay.
then we'll open it. Hi, Riv. She's joining. She's still joining. So what happened with River is in that photo. I'll explain. She's walking at the front. So Marvina, she was fantastic. She gave me a call and she explained what she said is, River, me and you're going to go protest and you're going to be by my side. Like she's building River up, literally.
Who's that building River up? Because
Marvina, so the young lady you see behind her.
Yeah.
In the skirt, because wow, we're getting new people we never heard of, Jim. Sorry, I'm just gonna seem dead excited because I can't help myself.
I'm very excited because some of the things, I mean, okay, I don't comment on the WhatsApp, but I do read all of those comments. And I'm very excited because some of the things that River said about how we move forward, I think, I really, really, really like that insight into that. And I want to see how we should do that because I want to learn from others.
I think next week we'll crack the code when we have Marvina. Oh, not next week, 2 weeks time. River, I'm talking about you. And I was explaining to Jim the photo that we're seeing in front of ourselves because Majestic Marvina explained to me, she said, what I said to River is you're going to be by my side. And look what she does in that photo. You're in front of her, that she builds you up.
Yeah.
Me and Marvina, thank you for that. Yeah, we've known each other for over 10 years.
Oh, wow.
We've done all sorts over the years.
How
together.
Did you meet her then?
But, I met her through a mutual friend, and Marvina was doing like a black fashion show. And she asked me and my daughter, I mean, to be fair, my daughter was about 18 months at the time and she's just turned 15. So it's over 10 years.
Well over 10 years.
So we used to model for her in her like charity fashion shows where she'd, so I've just been to the shop and I'm walking a bit uphill for some food. So she used to do like these fashion shows to big up black designers and things like that in Leeds, and we'd wear them like to bring out like African fashion and stuff like that. So we used to like wear the clothes and do the charity events with her and things. And then once you know Marvina, you never know what you're gonna do next. she'll all sorts.
That's the same thing with Jim. Jim, wouldn't you say, once you know Aisha, you have no idea where Aisha will go next? Even Aisha has no clue.
Look, I mean, I think the exciting thing about mentoring people is that you find out that people are actually a lot better than you are, and they can do so many more things. And I really feel that the whole idea is that you must make people achieve their potential in whatever way that is. And I like that. I mean, It's so inspiring to listen to other people.
So I'm now going to be very excited. Hello, Dario. How are you? Lovely to meet you. And is this House of Commons or somewhere important that you were? May we hear you and even better see your face? We love faces. Jim is hiding because he's in Tanzania and River is multitasking, painting.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry. Yeah, hello. I am on a bus, so I'm going to be very limited.
Oh, we'd love to see all the people on the bus. I'm sure they'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, Brother Akic, our speaker, is here. So, Dario, how come you found out about us? Is it through Twitter? Brother Akic, our speaker, is here.
Hello.
Hello, it's a big day.
Yes.
It's time probably to do share screen. So this is your, oh my God, I'm so going to be doomed. Don't share screen. Crap. This always has to happen to me. It's not fair.
What are you doing?
Oh, crappy-oli. Sorry. I'm going to end up losing bits of the recording because if he shares bits that are not supposed to be like my work stuff, never mind. Yes, I can. Oh, I give up. Share screen.
No, you're allowed to.
Share
If you're recording, you should be okay. If you record,
yeah, but problem is like never mind. I will share the screen. Where it happens. Share screen. Share. Yes, there's our poster of Brother Akic. I think the poster has done well. What do we do, Jim? Do we just like wait for a few minutes or we just get on with Brother Akic speaking? Oh, it's okay, Dario. We understand you're on the bus. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
nice. Somebody was circulating. I think, Brother Akic, we will get people, I'm sure. 1,000 people viewed the message on Twitter. We must get some people.
Oh, lovely.
Well done for done for speaking up about this.
You are not sure.
What about Brother Akic? You said Unison did a big circulation of you to the members, isn't it?
Some of them, they said that they've been distributed to Unison's colleague and their website, what I call it, and then their group anyway in WhatsApp and other emails. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. So
inshallah they turn up.
Yeah.
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 What shall we do?
We should start. Some of them might be, we can find it our record there or something like that. So,
then the other problem was the whole link. The poster didn't have a passcode, but the email had plenty of information to allow people to turn up. And then the final Twitter, the one that was mostly seen, did have a Zoom code and everything. One thing I'm not going to do, Jim, is this time around start crying that enough people didn't turn up. Just hold my nerves.
Recording it, and what I think we should be doing now is we should get a YouTube channel, and we should put all the recordings on.
We do.
Exactly, and then we can put all the recordings on the YouTube channel, and we can say to people, here are the recordings of what the voices we have from people from different walks of life who have experienced firsthand the discrimination and the
I'm
racism.
going to stop recording for a reason because